I did make a video for last week, but I've been having problems uploading it, so I'm just going to talk about a couple of the main things that everybody seemed to be discussing. Caleb losing, I wanted to see that happen. Sierra keeping the clue, well, since the idol has been played, it does kind of make sense, but so many people find the idol without clues, you don't really need a clue. Showing it to her alliance, she kind of had to. Tyson getting there to keeping it to himself, I got no real comments there. Uh, then Sierra breaking off with her alliance later. Well, Jovis did give her enough reason, given the fact that he took Tyson and Monica. Although when he just took Monica, that wasn't a big deal at all. And along with his county thing, although that's just coincidence that he's farthest from Sierra, and Sierra is, of course, at the end of the row. Tyson not playing his idol drawing rocks, well, think about it. Had he used the idol, even though that would have made the three members there invincible, he'd have to find it again. If he doesn't play it and then doesn't get the rock, his alliance practically is invincible because since they have 3 out of 5, provided they stick together, no matter who wins individual immunity, they can vote out the person at the day 35 and the day 37 tribal council. So all they have to do is win the day 38 immunity, and then all 3 of them in the final 3. Huh? Right. Katie going, wasn't a big deal to me because after Caleb, she was the person who did the least, and even if she had made it, she wasn't a perfect guarantee to win. Come on. Okay, so going into this episode, well, a lot of it was basically the same thing as the previous one, except now Sierra is no longer with the returnees. She's with Hayden, obviously. The duel, I was glad that Laura won because I just thought it would be more interesting to see what the heck it would be if it was guaranteed that Tina or Katie would go. And it was kind of like I figured. Tina does care for her daughter, but she does have a bit of a competitive edge, and her daughter's just like, you know what? We've done this for us individually this whole time. Let's just let the chips fall the way they fall. So, she left. That immunity challenge, okay, I've heard that there's a ton of people commenting all over the place stating, oh, because he kept talking about Sierra, it was a guarantee that she would win. I don't know about that, okay? Because, like, I've seen challenges where it seemed kind of obvious that the person who fell behind was going to win. Troyzan's individual immunity, Penna winning, Cochran winning his first immunity, kind of, but this one, it didn't feel like that, alright? I felt like anybody could have won that, and that Sierra wasn't a guarantee. Then her picking Hayden, well, not really that great of a job of trying to make Monica flip, even though you actually did a pretty good job of working her, but yeah. So then at Tribal Council, it's obvious that Monica's a swing voter. She does have a lot to consider because it's obvious that the truer people, well, not truer people because I don't want to go into that field, the people that have been slightly more honest about everything that is going on with them is Sierra, Hayden, and then the moms at Redemption. But Tyson and Jovis have never tried to write down Monica's name before, and she does have a solid pack with them as a attorney and all that stuff. And especially since Jovis ran his mouth off this episode and last episode, he has completely ruined any chance he had at winning. So if it was to be her, Tyson, and Jovis, Tyson would be her only opposition, and it actually would be pretty interesting to see that parried, even though if that happens, I honestly would hope Tyson wins, because even though I no longer hate Monica, I still don't want her to win. But now it's just, I don't want her to win. That's it. In the end, she ends up sticking with Tyson and Jervis, and honestly, even before this episode aired, I thought that would be the smarter move, because think about this, okay? Whoever comes back from Redemption Island is going to side with Sierra, so it's still 2 2, and Monica in the middle again, okay? Also, whoever comes back from Redemption Island is going to be judged as more of a threat than Sierra is, and Hayden was judged as more of a threat than Sierra was. And also, if she waits till day 37, there are no hidden paths or ways the game can follow. So it's more certain. So it just made more sense for her not to flip this time and wait till the next time. But that's me. So, now that Hayden's on Redemption Island, we need to discuss what the heck is going to happen now that there's only a few options. So I posted this big comment on the Survivor Wiki about where I think everyone stands, but I'll recite it for you guys here anyway. Jervis, he has no shot at winning. Best place he can get is 3rd place with no votes. Or he gets voted out. Hayden, honestly, I think he'll lose the duel, because it seems like there's been rumors going on all season long that one of the moms was going to come back from Redemption, so that's what I predict. Whoever comes back from Redemption Island, though, is going to be judged as more of a threat than Sierra is. And if it ends up being them, Sierra, and one other person, I think all of them will beat Sierra. Hayden definitely will. I am almost as certain that Tina will beat Sierra. Laura, it's a little bit tricky. That would be interesting to see, however. Who do I honestly think wins if it's between Tina and Laura, which is kind of what I'm thinking is going to happen? Honestly, I'd hope Laura wins, but I have a gut feeling Tina will win. I don't know why. Because I don't really think being shorter-limbed is going to really help you with that balance challenge, because it's all about concentration and also how you move your leg. As for Tyson, he can only win if it's his free-strong alliance of returnees in the final 3, and provided the jury doesn't give it to Monica. Sierra, I'm pretty sure she makes day 38, provided the person that comes up from Redemption Island doesn't win day 37 immunity. But even if she makes it, she isn't an absolute guarantee to win. I think she would be the favorite to win, but I don't know. I think there's just that much hint that she might have a challenge, alright? And then as for Monica, she's the wild card in this situation and probably is the most likely to make it to the end. Sorry about this, but somehow I don't really think she has that great of a shot at winning. I think the only chance she has of winning is like with Tyson, if it is her, Jervis, and Tyson. So ultimately, I think it's down to whoever comes back from RI, Tyson, and Monica. Those are the main picks that I've got to win. Sierra does have one heck of a shot, but I think she's either below there or in the middle. It's a little bit tricky. Jervis has no shot. So I think that pretty much sums up everything that I've got to say, and I'm really looking forward to this finale, and the best part about this is this season hasn't needed to redeem itself. It's stayed strong all the way to the finale. The only bad episode this season so far has been episode 5. Pardon me. So let's hope it can finish out strong. Who knows? One World might actually be debunked as my favorite season since H3V. Oh, cars crashing in the background. Yes, I said that. And I'll complete the wreckage even more. Philippines is the season I like the least. Oh, more cars crashing. Ah!